outside 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, it's 6:20 something now. You guys said that the sound was bad, so I had to do it from my computer. I've got like multiple things happening over here. I'm exporting a vlog from last night, which did not want to export. I've had no end of technical difficulties. I've got some little breakout patches going on down here, which jury's out. I'll keep you posted. I've only had them on for like a couple of hours because I couldn't find them last night. And then I found them this morning, which is probably not great because I wore them on Saturday night. Not on Saturday night, I wore them for like maybe 4 hours on Saturday daytime. And then I did my makeup to go out. Morning, Lauren. And by the end of the evening, I had the most enormous whitehead you've ever seen in your life. It was like multiple whiteheads had ganged together and created some superhuman force. So there's every possibility now that I've kind of put that patch on and it's brought some stuff to a head. And throughout the course of my work day, I will just get an enormous morning Shona, an enormous spot down there where there was just something very small. Morning, Courtney. Morning, Caroline. Morning. Wow, this is the time to catch you all, obviously. So I was going to film something like this by like 5 a.m. wake up, and I was going to film kind of a tongue-in-cheek, bit of an ironic, not ironic, but only ironic if you know who I am. Like healthy girl, wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, yada yada, and like do a bit of a lol. And I was too tired, so instead I just filmed a regular beginning of a vlog where I drink Lucasade. What have I done with my time, you might ask, from getting up at 5 a.m.? Well, fascinating things. Not really. I downloaded something on my MacBook that would make it run better because it's not been running very well. And like I say, my vlogs and stuff have not been exporting the way that they should. I know this is behind the curtain bore, but still. And so that is literally what I've done with my morning. That is what I decided to use that time. That like, let's get up and seize the day and do something that you don't normally have time to do. I cleaned up my laptop, which will have lasting effects, I'm sure. But I also did my hair. I got dressed. I feel 1,000 times more awake than I would have done by this time. And it wasn't difficult, but day one's always easiest. Oh, you're knitting your triangular? Sure, you've been up since 5:30. You're just doing your makeup and skincare before work. So I usually am someone who gets up. I was talking to my friend about this the other day. I know I'm coming back. It's a tangent. It's always a tangent. My friend and I are going to New York in January. I could not be more excited. Truly, I know I said this the other day, but I'm feeling it now. I've lowered my antidepressant dose, and I don't know if that's got anything to do with it at all at this point, but I got a real wave of excitement yesterday, which was a big deal. And we were talking about how, sometimes you're on a different, not a different schedule, but like different people want different things. And this is not to say anything negative about people I've been on holiday with before, but like for example, I once went to New York with my friend Shell, and she was very similar. She wanted to be like out doing things all the time. You might have someone who wants to have a more relaxing holiday. That's all fine as long as you know in advance that this is what you want to do. Everyone's on board with this is the holiday that you're going to have. And we were both like, yeah, we can get up and be ready super fast in the morning. I don't know how she is. I do know, just because we've been friends for such a long time, I do know that she has to sleep with perfect dark and silence. And I like to go to sleep with the TV on. So whenever we've had to share a hotel room in the last 20 some years, I have, as I have with some other friends, taken headphones and just listened to whatever. I like listen to an episode of something I've watched before while I'm going to sleep, which works really well. But I look forward to seeing if there are any more kind of quirks that we are yet to discover about each other. it will be a fun girls' trip for sure. But I usually, all this is to say, I usually can be like up, like I'm awake, roll out of bed, wash my face, put on some makeup, and I'm ready. I can be ready in 10 minutes. That is being generous. Because I shower and wash my hair and stuff the night before, if I'm washing my hair, always shower. Uh, I'm not a morning person, and so I like to use as much time in the morning to be asleep as possible. Um, so to give myself kind of time to get ready in the morning is a real luxury. It's a real luxury. I'm not under any illusion that I'm about to become a morning person and I'm going to do like a 5 a.m. wake up for the rest of my life at all. That's 100% never going to happen. However, a little bit in the way that I feel about intermittent fasting, which I'm not doing right now, haven't done in quite a long time, but a little bit in the same way that I feel about that, it's kind of a bit of a reset. I enjoy a moment of like kind of throwing my body off its normal, somewhat routine. Um, so it doesn't really know what to expect, kind of goes into shock a little bit, and then we throw ourselves off, and then I'll kind of go back to what I was doing before, but it's different. Does anyone else feel this way? Also, I'm going to use the contour one from Charlotte Tilbury because I'm barely using it and it costs a lot of money. So I'm going to use it. I've been using a ton the Primark one. Really, really enjoying that. Is this on? I can't even. No, it's off. It just had some left in the chamber. Um, yeah, I've been really, really enjoying the. I should probably use this hand. That would make most sense. The Primark one. It blends out nicely over the top of something else. Um, but mostly it packs a real punch, so you don't need a lot of product at all. Just deciding which brush to use. Um, like with this one, it's definitely a much lighter. Like I can be quite heavy-handed, so it is nice in that I don't have to worry about have I applied too much product. Um, but if you wanted a deeper contour, then you are going to probably use quite a bit more product than this. I just find that the Primark one, I mean, the price, I like the way it blends. It does offer a little bit of coverage, and this is a little bit glowy. I don't want to be wrong, but I am kind of enjoying this today. This is why you can't immediately discount something. We'll see, we'll see. As I always say, I'll keep you posted. Opinions change constantly, but I am liking that today. Right, let me just see if I'm missing anything. Um, it's so weird that you would ask about an eye mask because I was just sent some eye masks. Just a second. One moment. Just got to move something out of the way while I show you this. Okay. These Manta Sleep eye masks. I was just sent these like yesterday to try out. So I will keep you posted about these. But what was really appealing is they go all the way around your head because I have never been able to keep one on my head overnight. And these ones, they've also got like, they're like earphone cups that go on your eye. Very interested. Very interested. I'll let you know how I get along with those, but how funny that you would ask about a sleep mask totally randomly. Also, what did someone just ask? Oh, I tried the Primark eye masks. Oh, have I not? I think she's talking to you, Caroline. Um, I Now I'm starting to wonder whether or not we're talking about eye masks, like skincare eye masks, or eye masks to sleep in. Um, I think you might be asking me about the Primark eye masks because I saw I want to say it was Brummy Mummy talked about them the other day, and she said they were super cheap. And they're definitely on my radar for the next time I go into store. I feel like it's about that time where I should be going into store and having a look at what's new. But I also specifically want to have a look at the beauty stuff. Would you be interested in like a Primark beauty com shop with me? Would that be of interest? Ella was asking me yesterday whether or not I planned to go to Meadowhall at all this weekend, because she needs to return something. And my first thought was like, well, what if she does that? I could pop into Primark and do a little shop with me, and maybe have a look for a couple of the bits that I have seen that is of interest. Did I do my primer for my eyes already? I think I did. I think I did. The eye that I'm planning on using, I've been quite enjoying this, the Level Up eyeshadow palette from Sleek, which looks like this, but I'm going to use like the peachier shades. I've been really liking this recently. It's got fluff all over this brush, and I have no idea where, where that fluff can even have come from. Yeah, like a peachy, and this is completely unintentional, but it's actually going to match the top that I'm wearing. How funny. Not at all what I meant, but a happy accident. It was definitely nice to have a little bit more time to dress for the office this morning, because that is something that I'm like, oh, I'll just wear whatever. Shoes for the office, shoes for the office. What does everybody wear? It's something that every time I'm taken by surprise at how long it takes me to pick what to wear. And then I'm like, well, what shoes go with this outfit? And who knows? I've definitely decided this morning that I need to go on Vinted, because that's where I buy almost everything these days, and find myself some like block heel higher sandals. I used to have a pair from H&M, and I literally wore them to death. Like they were just destroyed by the end. They were black with a block heel, absolutely gorgeous. I tried a Dr. Jart ceramide product. Have you seen the Primark ceramide serum? Right, so again, I just have not been into store since this new stuff has come out. I was almost tempted to go in today, but I know because it would be like an out of my way trip, because I am going into the office today. I know I'm going to be exhausted. Part of the reason that I decided to get up so early this morning was last time I went into the office, I came home and just slept for ages. And I thought, well, if I'm going to do that anyway, then why not get up early in the morning, and benefit from the time then? Because I'm going to be tired regardless. This might be a terrible idea, and by lunchtime, I could be flagging even more than I usually would be. Time will tell. But I would love, my favourite time to go to Primark is midweek. I mean, realistically, it's Saturday morning, first thing on a Saturday morning. That is the best time to be in there for ease. However, my real favourite time to go to Primark or any kind of shop, any kind of excursion, is after work, because it feels like a complete bonus day. It's like a little bit of bonus time. It's time you didn't have. Hair is annoying me. And so if I can fit in a trip after work, that is ideal. But I realistically no, that's probably not going to happen. I might pop in at some point this weekend, in which case, if you do spot anything else you think I need to see from Primark, so the ceramide and cream I'm definitely going to look out for. And I'd also like to see, I would like to try rather, some of the Charlotte Tilbury blush dupes as well, because I really liked the contour slash bronzer. I'd like to see how the blush compares. I am really liking the Charlotte Tilbury matte blush. I think that's a really, really nice product, a very nice formula. I can forgive it the packaging. I don't honestly think that I'm going to like the Primark one as much. I haven't even seen it yet, just because I have tried a million cream / liquid blushes, and I really do like that Charlotte Tilbury one. Really, really, I do. Right, what am I gonna do in terms of concealer? So I've got a few options. I'm a little bit dry. We've got lots of breakout situations down here. I'm not feeling fantastic about skin texture today, truthfully. I'm going to use the Radiant Lift from Max Factor. I've got the very smallest amount left of this product. So, I've been using Products Up like a pro recently. I have been very pleased with myself. I'm definitely going to have another empties on the way for you guys this month as well, because usually I'm like flitting between different things. Recently, I have been really making an effort to use things up, and especially when there are certain products that I want. When you see something that's new, like, just use a little bit more of what you have before you do that. How about that? It's difficult. It's difficult when you love. Where is my? Oh, do you know what? I think I just had like a strange thought. Usually, if I've got like a glass of water or something, like an old glass of water, I will use that to dampen a beauty blender. And I saw my Lucasade on the side. Oh, no. That's not a good idea. This is too old of a beauty blender for me to be using, really. This is slightly better, but still not the cleanest tools. Should be ashamed, but honestly, struggling to find that emotion. What were we even talking about? Oh yeah, trying to use the products that I already have. And I've been doing pretty well. I have still, I've got new stuff. I have purchased new things, but still. It could have been worse. I could have been buying more new things than I did. I am really. The last time I went into the office, there was so much flaking on my face. It was insane. Like, I could see lines of makeup all over my face because I was peeling so badly. So I am having flashbacks and getting a little bit nervous that it's going to happen again. Especially when I don't see people very often in real life. I'm feeling like it could happen, but I'm not going to do any powder. I'm actually going to use a mattifying setting spray instead, which is brilliant, really, really effective. Just going to try and avoid anything that could potentially cling and make everything even worse. Right now, I've got have I told you anything that I've worn? The Cloud Paint in Dusk from Glossier. Oh, still not gone up. Seriously, I've been waiting for this video to export quite literally since last night. It will be a vlog that will be up hopefully this morning. Should have been up already. What time is it now? Oh, it's 6:46. There's still a chance I'd get it up before like 8 a.m. Dependent, because it seems like it's right on the cusp. And these days, my internet is faster than my computer speed. It's insane. Completely insane. Oh, I love. Okay. I'll do the setting spray before the lashes because that's just dangerous, isn't it? That might be overkill, but I really, really like this. Every time I talk about it, I feel like I should apologize because I don't know if it's the same as the current one that is available from L'Oreal, the infallible setting spray, because that one is like an original or a hydrating, I don't know, whereas this one's mattifying. I can't find the mattifying one anymore, So I'm going to definitely, as soon as this is done, I'm going to purchase that one and then I will let you know. But in the meantime, I don't know. Also, I feel like, oh, I did. I didn't even realise I was still wearing my, whatever I'm still wearing. AirPod is the word I was looking for. I wanted to swap out one of these earrings because this bar alongside this bar and star, looks crazy. So instead, I'm going to go for an unusual choice and I'm going to wear a little dangly hoop, but it's gold. But I think I'm going to wear a gold necklace. So, you know, it all evens itself out. At this point, can't believe there was ever a time. Also, do we like this like thready one? From Yes Style, there will be a whole scene. Just some different earrings. Feels a bit edgy for me, but here we are. Yeah, I can't believe there was ever a time that I didn't wear earrings. It's nuts. It's just nuts. I love this so much. It's like that you can change it. I'm definitely gonna have my third low piercing done. I was gonna do that this weekend and then we got distracted. Oh, you can't hear anything. Am I being quiet or could you never hear anything? These are the questions. Right, lashes. Oh! Through the headphones, apparently. Little did I know. Lashes. So you had no idea what I was saying. You're just going to have to guess what I was saying. But I was showing you my earrings. And saying, it feels so bizarre that I ever didn't have my ears pierced. I didn't have them pierced for like, I want to say like 10 years. I also can't believe there was ever a time that I didn't curl my eyelashes. It is really a testament to how stubborn I am prepared to be when people tell me I need to do something. Because if you tell me, oh, you should do this thing, I immediately do not want to do that thing. It's almost a problem. Oh my God. It's finally happened. Let me just get this uploading because I feel like I've waited a million years. Oh, yeah, if you tell me, you know what you need to do? You need to kill your eyelashes. I'd be like, you need to mind your business. I was literally talking to my therapist about this last week. Like, what is wrong with me? Why would I choose to make YouTube videos where I get the constant feedback on things when I have a really hard time with criticism or rejection? You know, which she had her theories. We got into it, but it was an amusing thing. Like, what? Why would I put myself through this? Why would I do this to myself? Why would I do this to myself? In terms of lip, I'm really thinking I'm gonna do lip liner and balm, but I'm gonna do it the other way around. Charlotte Tilbury, Pillow Talk. I'm just gonna do a little overline. I mean, it really is the perfect colour for just like a your lips but better. Oh God, when was the last time you heard that? It's like an old school classic YouTube phrase. There must be a phrase that people use instead of that now, right? What is it? Okay, I'm really feeling about the potential dryness here, and I can see all of the texture in my face, but I'll take it if it means I won't end up with lines. In fact, what I'm going to do, this could be a terrible idea, but I'm going to use the Benefit Professional Hydrating Primer, the very smallest amount, and I'm going to just put a little bit of that. I feel like I've already screwed up. Oh no! Okay. I can definitely see where my foundation's going to lift here and look terrible. I've become like, I would rather almost not wear makeup because makeup is a bit of a minefield. Like maybe there was. I feel like maybe there was. Oh, right, okay. I'm going to leave you there. I'll just take these millions of things out of my hair to give it a final look. Because this laptop behind me is going to die, and I want to upload this vlog. Feels like I'm pulling my hair out. Never enough volume. Never, ever. If you like a little bit of volume and you don't want to curl your hair, when you've straightened your hair while it's still warm, put some rollers in it. Oh, look at that. For like 80s volume. Loving it. Loving it. 90s. It's not quite 80s volume. 90s volume. 90s volume. 90s volume with dry skin. Right, okay. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for keeping me company while I get ready for work today. I will share the vlog when finally is. I'm really feeling this, you know. I'll share the vlog when it's finally gone up on the channel as well, and on Instagram if I can remember. But if not, just please remember to go and watch it because it took me days. To put together. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.